Here, look. Oh, you have it. So keep it down. And now you can go back and forth. You can sling it around. And follow your hand. And now to let go, you just let go of the trigger. And just swing it back. So now if you hit the home button, the little home, the little house, you bring this forward. And now you're in mouse mode. This. And so you can click and make a trigger. So do the back to you. You need to go back to something. Yeah, there you go. See, look at that. It's just smack the trigger press. Now, if you want to see all four grips, just hold both remotes up. Straight up. That's four grips. Oh, here you go.
That's okay.
Oh, I took so long to get the picture.
Now hold them down, both down. And stack them. Now hold them both up. And then you can just do one down. And then we'll flip. Keep going. Now if you go one up, then it'll take it. Put the one level and one up. Hold that level. First of all, you guys are too quiet for hackers. I think you're a bunch of posers.
You guys should be asking really painfully hard questions.
This is not like, I know you guys have been PowerPointed to death this week, but come on, man. We're supposed to be having fun. Like, let's get hyped up. Everybody that's a hacker say, yeah! Yeah! Hands up in the air if you're a hacker.
Wait a minute. Dennis put his hand up.
Yeah.
He's a hacker.
Yes.
All the hackers over here, put your hands in the air.
Come on, hands up.
Yeah.
Your Wii hands!
With the Wii hand.
With the Wii Flash server.
All right, so you guys like see the video we did a couple months back with the Wii? Basically, it just kind of like you created the Wii, and there's a script out there making a mouse. But what we used are some different things so it could actually communicate with Flex or Flash. So first of all, just the Wii itself, the Bluetooth dongle. So I'm gonna put that in. Just put it in a regular USB.
So the Wii remote talks to Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then here I'll just go through it step by step before we get ahead of ourselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and just this is like the software that came with the Bluetooth dongle. So when you refresh it, starts discovering all these devices, and I guess we do have a lot of hackers in here with all these Bluetooth devices.
But you don't discover any remotes.
That sucks.
But no remotes, which is not cool.
No, man. No. But anyway, so you hit the two buttons. You're trying to get it to like kind of start listening for them. And you see the one show up. And then there's the two. So these are how they show up. And then you just kind of double click on them. This is when you connect it. This part right here is just for the PC to start saying, hey.
Okay, connectivity portion. Which
Yeah, we're still not like talking to anything Flash.
Right.
Anything. So now what I have is the Wii Flash server. And this is like an open source project. This is supposed to be open source, but the source isn't open yet. They say that they promise it's coming.
But it's funny. Bug number one on their Google Code project is, can you release the source code? So.
Some dude in the first bug said, your project says open, but it's not. They're like, I promise it's coming. But the part that is open is the APIs for the Flash. This actually runs in C. And so if you run it, it's just an executable. And then you'll hear these start buzzing.
Where did you get that from?
So really, you see how it has two Wiimotes? And you can have up to 4 Wiimotes.
Just look for Wii Flash. I think it's WeFlash.org.
WeFlash.org, yeah.
It's a Google Code project, so you can probably...
Yeah, it's on Google Code.
Oh, we found out how we found out. You found out from Doug, right?
Maybe.
Didn't you hear Doug McCune talk about the Wii Flash server on...
I think that might have been
the Flex show?
That might have been the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So listening to, so Eddie listens to, and I do occasionally, but he does more religiously, Brian Stewart and, oh my God, what's the other guy's name? What's the other guy's name?
Oh, the Flex show.
Yeah, the Flex show. Who's the other guy? There's two Flex developers from Seattle, basically, that do a podcast called The Flex Show. And they had a guy on there whose name's Doug McCune, who does, if you've ever seen like Tile UI, which is like that Flex bump top kind of dealy. He was on there. He was actually talking about the Wii Flash server. I'm pretty sure that's where you found out about it. So we heard it through the community. Basically, there's a huge community around Flex and Air. I mean, it's really big, and they have a lot of cool crap going on because it's a lot of holdover stuff from like the ActionScript era, and they just sort of moved into doing like more hardcore development around Flex and Air.
No, I'm going to show them before I get into that. I'm going to show them flash.
Oh yeah, they have some good examples.
It comes up, we actually have a nunchuck too. See how it's connected?
I don't know if you can see the icons, but like the Wii Flash server knows exactly what's plugged in. So it can see 2 Wiimotes, and you see there's like a gray spot for the nunchuck here, but this one's got both. So the Wii Flash server can actually support 4 Wiimotes and 4 nunchucks all at the same time. So it pretty much does everything that the Wii does.
So what I'll do is these demos came with the source. They're flash demos.
You open up the FLA. You just have
The switch don't work for some reason.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah.
What's the other hardware stuff there? Is it?
What are we talking about?
This, have you ever played with the Nintendo Wii? This is like the nunchucks. Well, here, we'll explain all this to you. So, yeah, it's called a nunchuck, and we have one here to play. So you're going to get to play with it here as soon as we stop jabbing and show PowerPoint. But like you can box, so like when you box or something, you use two.
Does your application run from the Wii browser?
Oh, ours? No, it's an air app. Ours is an
It's
air
an
app.
air application, so.
There's no way. Well, you could. I guess we could make it do it, but no, it doesn't.
You can run Flash in the Opera browser on
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
it's
there's
an
like a
air
lot of
app.
local socket connections that actually happen in majority devs to actually get everything to talk to each other. So
Oh, right, because you need to talk to that Flash.
and a whole physics. There's a physics server behind the majority dev
But I assume
system.
that this open source project that you guys got is actually probably targeted for people that want to build stuff for the Wii browser.
No, it's really for the PC.
Oh, is it?
I assume, unless this is a dev tool, but I think most of the community is like, we want to build flex games
Yeah.
for the PC that use
for Wii.
Wiimotes.
Because there's a whole group of people out there building flex games
Yeah,
for the Wii.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's what we've seen in a lot of the paper vision
Well,
integration.
the Wii's got an Opera.
So see, check this out. Like, this is calling that API to that Flash server, that Wii Flash server. But you can see the sensor X and the pitch and the rolls going.
Right.
The numbers are changing as you can move around. And watch if I hit like the right. You see how it highlights? If I do the trigger. See? So it's picking up every movement I have. You see all these different buttons. And the nunchuck, see the buttons? The thing about it, okay, so the Bluetooth, and this is how the Wii works, the Bluetooth has everything. It has a whole lot of different things, like you're rolling, you're pitching, this is the yaw. And what the sensor, where this comes into play, is this is actually what like kind of triangulates your position. So, I mean, if I'm doing this, but I don't know where I'm at on the screen, it kind of lets you know. I mean, the way the API works, it's like a 0 to 1 coordinate. And so, like if you're at 0.5, then you're in the middle. So that's how I calculate. We did some math on the like coordinate system of the 3D environment, and said if I'm 0.5 here, then I'm in the middle of the 3D environment. So that's how we did it, and that's how it works.
Maybe for Munich, instead of sensor bar, you can use candles.
Yeah, it would be much more theatrical, but I think
What's
aren't
funny
they a
is-
lot harder to position with? Mark, don't candles make it much harder to position? Like it's not as fine, it's a lot choppier and weirder.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
And
guess,
you can burn down your TV.
because they move, you know. So you'd be like standing there, and the Wii hands would be going like this.
well, you know, also when we were doing this, only time we got that Wii hands is when we were there. But yesterday we kept messing up because the stage lights.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because they're
So the
hot
stage
enough.
lights, I was doing this. I
You
wasn't
can do
even
it here
pointing.
too. It'll catch them in here.
Yeah, we'll try it.
You know, I was doing it before. I was like, damn it,
All right,
lights.
so there's like an API. I don't know how much you guys have programmed Flex, so I don't know how much you want to get into the coding of it. But then this part is open source. But you know, you just create like a new instance of a Wiimote, and then your Wiimote, that instance is like you can check. Have I hit like B? Is B pressed or is A pressed and stuff like that? Or you can also it has events. So not like we did a lot of stuff both ways. Some of the things I needed to check. There's an event in like Flex or Air apps that are refresh scenes, so like every frame, because you know Flash is frame based. So I did a lot of checking of stuff frame, and then other things I checked on an event. And one in particular is like if you hit the home button, I didn't just keep checking for that. I kicked off an event, and then I said, okay, I need to see which widget you're connected to and fly that forward and things like that. So I think that's pretty much that. And like for the Wii Flash, the Wii part,